If NFL players, some of the most skilled, highly paid athletes in the world, watch game film every week to get better, why would we not do the same with our Sunday services? Hey, today we're talking about something I really believe every church should be doing, reviewing your Sunday services. Now, this isn't about being overly critical or being perfect. It's honestly just about getting better on purpose. Whether you've got a full broadcast rig or you're just running things from a folding table in a gym, this episode is for you. Because the truth is, no matter the size of your church, you can review your Sunday services. And if you care about growing your team, building excellence, and creating a culture that lasts, you absolutely should. Yeah, it's kind of a trick question, but let me start here. Think about professional sports for a second. You got football teams, basketball teams, even Olympic athletes. They review everything, not just the wins, not just the highlights, but the little stuff too, the stuff that does not make it on ESPN. And these are people making millions of dollars. You think they could just wing it, right? But no, they watch the film over and over again. Why? Because excellence doesn't happen by accident. So here's the deal. If we say Sunday mornings matter, and we believe that what we're doing as a worship or production team is spiritually significant, then we should want to get better desperately. And the path to getting better is not on accident. It's not guesswork. It's feedback. It's reflection. It's review. Now, maybe you're thinking, Spencer, that's great for big churches. We don't have cameras. We're not streaming. We don't even have a video volunteer every week. I get it. But here's the good news. You already have what you need. And I'm going to show you right now how to do this. First, set your phone at front of house. Hit record for the entire worship set. That's it. Don't overthink it. Everybody has a phone, right? You don't need ISO cams and a stage view, audience mic feeds, all that fancy. Just context for the environment and what's happening. And a pro tip, prop the phone up near the audio console, get a wide shot, let it roll, and boom, you've got what you need to review the worship set. Transitions, speaking moments, even the vibe in the room. You'll get a pretty good idea. And it's not about having the best footage, just a window into what actually happened, right? Here's the key. You can't do this randomly. Reviewing has to become a rhythm, a habit. You know, for us at our church, it happens every single week, usually Monday or Tuesday, never a Sunday night, because let's be honest, we're all a little too tired and emotionally fried to even be helpful. So that 24-hour gap gives you space to breathe and some kind of clarity to be able to lead better. You're not reacting, you're reflecting, right? So when your team knows you're consistent with this, they start to show up on Sundays with more intentionality. Seriously, they start thinking, hey, I know we're going to review this. I want to bring my best. So here's how we actually do it. Grab the video from front of house and record a short walkthrough of like watching it back, right? Real time. I screen record my computer and just talk through what I'm seeing in front of me. You know, this transition was smooth. Love how the keys created space here. Or, you know, that moment was kind of clunky. Let's figure out a better cue next time. But real-time reactions, no overproduction, nothing forced, right? But here's the deal. Written notes are not optional. You always include written notes alongside the video. I want to be super clear with what the takeaways are, right? When we're delivering this feedback to the team. This isn't about venting. It's about coaching and clarity, growth for everybody involved in making that service happens. And once I'm done, I upload the whole thing into MxU. I usually assign it to the specific team that served that weekend. But even if someone didn't serve, they can still watch it. That's the beauty of doing it this way. The whole team gets better, not just the people on that particular week's schedule. In fact, some of the most valuable learning actually happens when people aren't on that week. They see what worked, what didn't, and they show up next time sharper and more prepared based on that learning. Now, let me give you the 2 rules I follow every single time. Rule number 1, everybody gets affirmation. I don't care how rough the weekend was. There's always something to celebrate. Find it, call it out, and make it very specific. Hey, John, great mic technique. Loved how you recovered after that lyric flub. Appreciate how you showed up early to troubleshoot that DI box. Whatever it is, speak it. Encouragement fuels buy-in from your team. Now here's rule number 2. Everyone gets constructive feedback. Not in like a gotcha way or being extra nitpicky, but if we're not offering people a way to grow, we're just failing them as leaders, flat out. Now, critical feedback isn't about making somebody feel bad. Remember that. It's about saying, here's where we can tighten this up, and here's how we'll do it together. And by the way, volunteers are not exempt from feedback. Just because someone isn't on payroll doesn't mean they don't want to grow. In fact, I have actually found that most volunteers want more feedback. They just don't know how to ask for it sometimes. And when you create that culture of feedback, man, people light up. They feel invested in. They get so much better and quickly. And at the end of the day, reviewing your services is not about control. It truly is about care. It's saying, we believe what we're doing matters so much, we can't just leave it to chance. It's saying, I care about you as a team member. I want to help you grow. And let's be real, Sunday services are not where most of our ministry actually happens. That's the moment where all the planning and prep and prayer gets put to work. So why wouldn't we take time to reflect? This isn't about calling people out. It's about calling them up, right? You want your culture to shift. You want your team to feel unified. Start reviewing your Sundays. Make it normal, make it healthy, and make it life-giving, most importantly. So here's the next step. Not someday, this week. Okay, next step, this week. Set your phone at front of house. Record the worship set and watch it back. Film a quick screen record and talk through what you're seeing in that moment and write up a few notes along the way. Upload that to MxU. If you're not subscribed to MxU, upload it to Dropbox, somewhere else. You'll be shocked at how fast your culture starts to change. When you send this to your people, they will get better. They will feel seen. They will lean into that culture. It's not extra leadership. It is leadership. So go lead well. And hey, if you want to make it easy, we built MxU for this. Again, upload your service, add your notes, assign it to the team. They'll get everything they need to grow right inside the app. All right, friends, that's it for today. I really appreciate you listening. I know it can be a little bit soapboxy, but let's just keep getting better together. We're here for you at MxU. I will see you next time. Peace.